Good about this. Thanks again for tuning in to yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again, San Jose, California. So we are doing an unboxing today of the Manowar. What is this called again? Manowar Compensator. Man, I can't remember. The Manowar motor sprocket compensator, made in the United States. You know, some benefits. This is part number DH-MMS-A34. 34, I'm guessing, means 34 teeth, which is basically what their only option now. I believe they used to offer 32 or 36. Now they just do 34. And there was some type of issue, I believe, with the with those alternative options. So this is for the M8, and it's also some of the twin cam models. So keep in mind, if you have a fat rear tire M8, this is not going to fit your bike. So if you have a breakout, I believe a fat bob, that's also FXDR, and I believe those are the three. There might be one more in there. If you have a wide fat rear tire, this is not going to fit your soft tail. So just, you know, keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and open it. Let's see what's inside. Is there any other details? No, that's pretty much it. So Manowar, Dark Horse, Crankworks, motor sprocket. This is for your compensator on your Milwaukee 8, and we'll talk about you know, the reason why I'm getting this later on in the video. So let's see what we have here. We have introducing first performance engineered Manowar motor sprocket for twin cam Milwaukee 8, machined, balanced, 100% serviceable. Sorry. Engine pulls, some of the features here, made in the United States, and you can contact them via email, phone, or on their website. More information. So okay, so this is where you could actually service it yourself. These are the cushions, or the urethane bushings, or whatever you call these. Yeah, they're cushions. So you have those, and some other little detail about the engineering, the manufacturing of it, you know, being within spec, of course, because Harley has really, you know, Harley has really dropped the ball on their bikes when it comes to keeping them within spec, and I guess their tolerances. We've seen it with their disc brakes, you know, we see it with their cams. There's, you know, yeah, they're not what they used to be, I guess. But anyways, let's keep on going. We have some installation instructions with the pictures, which is quite nice. You have all the you know, colored photos here that you could look at and get a good idea. I don't think I'm going to be doing this. We recommend foremost to inspect the sprocket shaft run out. So I'm hoping my Milwaukee 8 has 0.010 of an inch. Is that what that means? Allowed run out. 0.0010 maximum. So I believe if some of these things are not within spec, I believe there might be some noise issues, but other than that, I believe for the most part you should be able to still run this on your Milwaukee 8 if it's not within the spec of the run out when it comes to your shaft, your crankshaft. So here, let's just read it real quick. This can be achieved by using a sprocket run out tool part. They have the part number for you to measure this, DH-SRTK. If there are questions on the run out measure, see darkhorsecrankworks.com for a video of proper procedure and inspection run out. If the sprocket shaft run out is within spec, proceed as follows. So it doesn't really say anything about you know, if it's not within spec. I believe if you go on their website, you would have to contact them, and you might have to ship the crank, which is something that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that. So if, like I said, I'm going to try this out. If it doesn't work, then I'll get something else when it comes to the compensator. So instructions, pretty good. You have everything there, and you get this neat little sticker here, Manowar motor products, made in the United States, of course, by Dark Horse Crankworks. So they have multiple different options that they make for Harleys. Let's go ahead and open it. We have shims here. for the compensator, or the I'm not sure what this, I believe it's a eliminator slash comp. I think it's both. But you have, of course, a shim, and it's just one. I thought there was, oh yeah, never mind. There's two shims in there, just so you can get the proper spec when it comes to the, you know, the clutch basket and the crank and the compensator. I'm gonna keep on calling it a compensator. So we have, this is the bolt. Of course, you can see there's holes in there. This what allows the oil to, you know, kind of go in there and flow inside of the comp and lubricate all these other components. And man, this is pretty heavy. So this is what she looks like. It's got some residue right here in the front. This should be brand new, so not too sure. We can see the patent number. It has a QR code right here. That might be for installs. So that's, yeah, pretty much everything they have in the box. So this would, of course, this would attach right here, and then you have these holes, and of course a little path right here for the oil to kind of get in there and lubricate this whole system. So this is pretty heavy. I believe this is like 3 pounds lighter than your Harley compensator, the one that you have with your Milwaukee. So you are going to shave off, you know, maybe about 5 pounds, 3 to 5 pounds compared to the other one, and you don't have all the other mess that you do. You don't have that ramp, the faulty ramp that you have with the compensator with the Milwaukee, and that's one of the reasons why I'm looking for an alternative like this. So we're gonna install this. We're gonna see if this works. I'm pretty sure it is. A good, beautiful piece. Like I said, nice, you know, nice finish. 34 teeth. High quality, of course. High quality piece, heavy piece, and yeah. So the reason why I'm doing this is the Milwaukee 8s have a faulty ramp system on the bikes. So I figured, you know what, before my compensator takes a crap on me, I might as well upgrade it. So you could either buy the better ramp. I believe it's about 400 and change. You could buy it through, I can't remember off the top of my head, but Moonshine Harley, they sell theirs. I believe it's the same one like Drag Specialties. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's about 420 bucks, 450 bucks. It's an easier install than this. So if you're looking for a stock feeling Softail, you know how it feels, all right? So there is a little bit of noise. You put it in first gear and it thumps. You're still going to get that with the other ramp, which is a better piece made in, you know, the United States. I believe the piece that Harley uses now is probably some garbage stuff made in China. So you know what, I'll make a whole separate video. Like I said, the way I figured, the way I kind of went about, you know, justifying the 500 bucks for this. If that compensator, the one on your Harley, if it were to fail, you're gonna have to get that towed, and depending on where you are and what's going on, the tow, you're looking at about $300 to $400. So I would say if you have a Softail and you have the stock compensator on there, just based off of the feedback, people, you know, people's compensators failing at 1,000 miles, 700 miles. I mean, I believe it's a ticking time bomb. And just to avoid being stranded somewhere, and just to avoid having to pay the towing of, you know, $300 to $500 depending on where you are, and then of course you might not have the tools at hand. So then if you were to get that repaired at a Harley dealership, then you're looking at a repair cost of probably, with the part, of course, with the ramp, I would recommend you buying the higher quality one, the $400 one. So you're looking at a repair of about $1,000. That's, you know, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. So I would say fix it now. So you could go with this option, Manowar. It's not going to feel the same. It's going to be a little bit more responsive. From what I've seen in the videos, it's going to be a little bit more noisy at idle, but like I said, you have multiple. You have the Baker's one that gives you that stock feel with a little bit improved responsiveness, and then you have the other piece, which is just the ramp. That one's by far the cheapest out of all three options, but it's still, you know, close to the $500 mark, and that will give you the stock sound and feel of your Milwaukee. Or you could go with the Manowar with this one, and you know, make it a little bit more responsive. And of course, your bulletproofing, you know, if in the future you decide to go bigger, like a 131, this could handle it. Same thing with the Bakers, and I believe it might be the same with that ramp. I'll put it in the images. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited, or you know, about this install? I have everything I need. It's just, you know, I have a bunch of stuff going on right now. You guys can see I'm working on my saddlebags. I just finished sanding my Bell Moto 3. I'm gonna be painting that pretty soon, and you know, just finding the time. Right now my kid's asleep, he's taking a nap, and this is the only time I could actually, you know, get stuff done. So thanks for watching, thanks for hearing me ramble, and thanks for supporting the channel. You guys stay out there, stay safe. Later.